Hello everybody, I'm Major Total War, and welcome as we start this new campaign as the Kingdom of Gondor. We'll be playing a long campaign, which means we have to hold 50 regions. We have to destroy the Arad-Denaim, Harad and Mordor. We're playing very hard difficulty, no battle time limit, just because it helps us out with the siege. Nothing else to say, let's just dive right in. I'm really excited for this, I can't lie, I'm really excited. I also have a Dunland campaign for anyone that has just joined the channel or is watching this for the first time. I do also have a Dunland campaign on the channel, you should give it a watch. It's going quite well actually, but I'm really excited for this. I have to confess, I haven't really played that much as Gondor. I've played a little bit, mostly when it was Third Age, so it was back when Dol Amroth was still, I think it was still part of Gondor then, I think, and you got like a couple of units, but that was a long time ago, a few years now, isn't it? So I'm a little bit rusty with how to play as Gondor, so you will have to forgive me if some of my decisions are a little bit off. I have an idea what we're going to do. Hopefully you guys can give me some pointers and some tips if I'm doing something not quite right. But I have a general idea of what we need to focus on. Obviously it's going to be Mordor, early game. I know there's a couple of regions out west that we need to sort out because they're rebel. But I think we'll focus on Mordor, see how Dol Amroth do, because they'll probably let us down as the AI always does. What we got here? Welcome message. Most people that have played DAC, you know the score. A lot of time and effort goes into these messages. I have read them. I just know that some people aren't mad keen on listening to people chunt around about them. But they are well written. You should give it a go if you've got the game. They're very well written. Recruitment report. That'll be disappearing in version 5. Diplomatic information message. Standard stuff. So, we've got quite a lot of people to move. If I remember rightly, we need to put everybody's... We're going to get the spy first off. He's going to go watch Minas Morgul for us. I think, well, we've got... As you see, last time I played as Gondor, this Forest of Ithilien was a region. I think, was it Henath or Nun? I think. So it was actually a town. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull these back to Caer Andros. I'm not that fussed if we lose that fort. It's not that important to us at the minute. In Calenhad we have 2 units. One of them's a general. We're going to pull the territorial guardsman out. He's going to go over to Caer Andros. We've got a couple of units in Western Osgiliath. A few units in Minas Tirith. Karasas, we've got Forlong the Fat. Great character in the book. We're going to take these 2 out. Don't lose that much income actually. Go up to Western Osgiliath. Pelagia. We'll keep Orodrith in. He can be the governor for the time being. Troops can head up to Western Osgiliath as well. Brethil. It's got General Gondor Militia. The militia can head east. Tarnost has got... is it Yorthan? I believe he is Knight of the Silver Swan, isn't he? Royal Swan Guard. Yeah, so he's definitely going to be needed on the eastern front. So he's going to go that way. Tarnos also has a Gondor militia. Public orders down to 70. We can't change it. We're going to send this Gondor militia unit as well. He's going to head over to Eastern Osgiliath. Ethering's got general and a militia as well. Militia can go that way. See if the general can pull him out. Oh yeah, but he does lose a lot of income there. I'd rather Tarnos didn't revolt, so I'm going to put him in. Oh, he's a good... What's his... Oh. I'll take some of Lamond clans. Actually, I'll take them early on. I think, for me, I think that is all the units that I'm going to pull across to the east for the time being. I'm going to set all the rally points to Eastern Osgiliath because that's where the most of the fighting is going to be focused. I shouldn't. If anybody's watched the channel who is a regular viewer, I know there is a couple of yous. We have a lot of custom generals as Gondor, and I do quite like killing custom generals. So be ready, because people will most likely die. Hopefully Boromir, he won't die, because, well, he's an absolute legend. Falling the Fat, great character. Denethor I'm not too bothered about, to be honest. I think he's quite expendable. I think he just has, doesn't he just have the standard bodyguard? Yeah, so he's now, I mean, it's a good unit, but you get what I mean. He's actually not that good a governor, really, is he? Go for argument. I don't want to lose the brothers. I don't want to lose the Royal Swan Guard neither, because he'll be really useful, him. We've done all the rally points for that. We've got a fort up here. Is it Dwin here? Yeah, it's Dwin here. Dwin here is going to start marching towards Cirith Ur, up in the northwestern part of Gondor. He's going to take that for us. Blackroot Vale mercenaries, I'll take them. Callum Bell has Angbor the Fearless and a unit of Gondor militia. I believe, isn't he got Lamondon Clansmen? Yes, he does. Fantastic unit of the Lamondon Clans. I love them. They look cool as well, more than anything else. He's also going to start marching west. He can be the melee forces of Cirith Ur with Dwin here. Seralond has got 2 units of Cav. What we'll do is we will send Herlin of Penethgellan. He's going to march towards Tharagrondost. I think we've got a couple units of... I'll just put them on for a second. I'll just put them there. Check Londgallen. Londgallen's got Golaskill and Anflas Pikemen. Which are a good pike unit. Has he got a pike unit? Yeah. So we're going to pull them out of Londgallen. Herwell and Keegan goes, he can join them. And they're going to march towards the fort at Anulond. And then we'll hit that rebel, Captain Canyon. We'll get rid of him. Then we'll march on Tharagrondost. The Cav unit in Seralond can just sit there until Angbor and Dwin here get closer, which I think is what we're going to do. We already losing about nearly 3 grand, which isn't too bad actually. I think the Dorwinion one was down to about 7, losing 7,000 a turn, so you know we're getting there. I'll pull him out of Anulond, the militia, put him in the fort. Might save us a couple of coins, it hasn't, but you know how it is. Can't put them over there, we'll keep them there. So, everybody has been moved. We're going to build a couple of... We're going to get a diplomat from Minas Tirith. We're also going to get the Fountain Guard, purely just because they're a great unit. I know they're expensive, but, you know, it's going to be a long time before we can recruit anybody after this turn, so... We'll put the... We'll just start recruit. We'll get the queue up a little bit, but we're not too... It's going to be a while. I know we're going to lose loads of money at the beginning. Can already feel it. We'll try and get a couple of trade buildings going on. So we'll get a grain exchange at Minas Tirith. Karasas is a decent money maker as well. Makes 448 in trade. I'll take that. Plagia, same again. Makes 421. We do actually have quite a good infrastructure with military buildings. So we do have quite a lot of roads and stuff as well. So we want to try and get the trade up quite early on. Fanulond has 154. Yeah, I might hold off on Fanulond. Tarnos makes 1,000 gold coins a turn. It's a castle, which is rather worrying. Getting the Lamondon Clansmen there. Ethering, what's it make? Turn 200. Nah, I'm not bothered about that. Columbul 183. What about Longgallen? 280, but it has a lot of corruption. Longgallen's quite a good money maker once you build the port and what have you. We need that corruption down though, but it does make good money on the trade. I think I might hold off for the time being purely just because of how far away it is from Minas Tirith. I could move the capital, actually, put it to somewhere like Brethil or Tarnost, but all our money making ones around here, so I think I won't for the time being. What else have we got here? Might just get some more units, I think, to see how much debt we can get into. We're going to need some units at Cairandros, so I'm going to recruit. Ooh, we'll do some Gondor militia at Cairandros. We've got the ones recruiting in Minas Tirith. I'll take another unit of Gondor militia at Western Osgiliath. Can't recruit anybody there. Pelagia, maybe. Lavenna Marines. No. It depends what your playing style's like. Some people like javelin units. Not having to go at anybody that likes javelin units. Personally, I don't. For anybody that's new to the channel, this is your first time watching, I'm not a big fan of javelin units. I just can't use them. They just piss me off more than anything else. So I do apologise. They're just not my cup of tea. So they're 800 gold coins as well, and it's quite a lot for 5 melee and a 7 missile. They're decent against cav, I suppose, but I'm really not that bothered. So I'm not. I've got another unit of Gondor militia, Fanyaland. I'll move him up. Can I move the general up? Can I move Hanyon? I can. If I put that on low. Yep. So he's going to go up as well. Head yourself up to Western Osgiliath. What we lose at a turn? 3k. Nah. Can't recruit anybody at Fanyaland. I'll take the Gondor militia from Pelagia. Brethil. Same again. Gondor militia is quite I mean, they're not special, but they do a pretty good job. And for what they cost, they're not bad. Let's get a Grain. Oh, can I get Lamondon? Oh, I can't get Lamondon Clansman at Ethrin. I'll get a Grain Exchange at Ethrin. They're recruiting there. Callumble. I'll get the Clansman again. I'm just gonna call them the Clansman. You know, the ones I'm on about. They're a good unit. Serralond. Serralond makes 316 in trade. Austin 316. If anyone's old enough to remember WWF. But it also loses 623 in corruption. That's a real shame, that, actually. I'm gonna get a meeting hall in Serralond. I want to try and get that corruption down. What we got left now? We've got 1500 gold coins. Can we get any Amphalas pikemen? I'll take them. I will take them. And I don't think we'll be able to recruit anybody in Annuland. No, we can't. Can't afford money. The Western Front, if I'm being honest, I'm not that bothered. I'm going to take Cirith Iar, take Thara-Grondos, and then that's going to be it. I might put a unit up at one of the forts just in case Isengard decide to, be twats and sneak round. We've got money for one more unit. Can anybody recruit another unit? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a unit of... If either of these got a blacksmith of any sort. No. No, you don't. That is rather annoying. Let's... Let's... can we get a territorial guardsman there? Yeah, right, there we are. So we've got another unit of recruiting there. We're going to have quite a sizable army. We've got the spy outside of Minas Morgul. I believe there is nothing else to do. So I'm just going to end the turn. I'm sure all you guys know, but if you don't, the first turn does take around 15 to 20 seconds. It's just the first one. You do notice as you're playing the game more, and as your late game type turns do take quite a while. But the first one takes about 15 to 20 seconds. He'll end up dying, this lad. Oh, he didn't. Sometimes he dies. Sure, I've had that before, where the spy dies. Now this works in our favour. I'm going to let Mordor take Eastern Osgiliath, because it's not something that we're amassing our forces now, so we don't want to hit on we want to hit them with quite a few units, because it's going to be quite a difficult slog, unfortunately. We're the largest faction, hopefully it will stay that way throughout the game. There we go. Nice recruitment, that. Bang on. We've got a lot of regions, so we'll be able to sell our map information. Just going to do a quick check who we're allied with. Dunland, Rohan. Fair enough. We're going to send the diplomat. We're going to send him up north, up towards Lothlorien. By the time we get up there, they might have a few K in the bank, so they can buy our map information off us. What have they attacked Eastern Osgiliath with? It's Mordor trash, innit? Shagrel. And sound too sweet. There's Gothmog there, innit? Who can get up to... Can anyone get up to Western Osgiliath now? Oh, he can't. We're amassing quite a sizable force here, especially for turn 2. What else we got in here? He's going to be pretty useless when we assault Eastern Osgiliath as the Royal Swan Guard, because you don't want to be using Cav in a siege, unless it's quite a wide map. You might be all right. And if I remember rightly, Eastern Osgiliath is quite a, there's quite a few sort of wide streets, so maybe it might actually get used. I don't know. I believe. Yeah, Angboy's gonna go there. Oh, we can get Pinthgellen cavalry. Ah well. Hopefully Saruland won't hit us for too long. Oh, I should get that, to be fair. I put it on low attacks for the time being. If we do that way, do next turn to every out of Annuland. We'll have decent force there, actually. Doing here. So once we've, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end the turn, is I'm just gonna siege Cirith Ur and Thara-Grondos and just hold them there. I'm not gonna bother assaulting it, because we want minimal casualties on the western front so we can transfer them back to the eastern front. Hopefully by that point we might actually be making some money. I get used to constantly being in debt on this game, but it can get quite annoying. We get a military unit if we speak to Dol-Guldur, which is like nowhere near. Yes, my lord. Oh, we should be able to cross from Kyrandras. Oh, we'll go that way then. The Stone of Anor. I think, I could be wrong, but I believe there's kind of like a sort of, it's not a script, but I think if you're doing well, I think Denethor keeps his marbles a bit, but if you start to really suffer against Mordor, I think he starts to lose some of his traits and things like that, which I think is what this is. Because Denethor in the book's quite, I feel quite sorry for him in the book. In the film, I know he's portrayed as this kind of evil dad that, has a clear fate, which he did. I wouldn't sit there and for a second say he didn't, but I think he's quite a very complex character and a very wise guy as well. I think 100%. Just an unfortunate character. Did what he thought was best, and it wasn't, was it? Speaking of Denethor, I think he will. I think what we're gonna do. We've got a decent army there. We've got this chap here, Shagrel from Mordor. He's hovering around with Thillion, and hopefully he might sell Kyrandros, because I think we'd be able to hold him quite nicely at Kyrandros. Oh, isn't there a? I tell him I'm gonna keep him in there because I don't want to lose that to rebels. I did that in one of my, I think it was the Dorwinion campaign, wasn't it, where I lost a settlement to rebels because I didn't have anybody in it. So we're just going to assault Eastern Osgiliath. Just going to build a siege battering ram because we don't need any siege because of it being Osgiliath. Yeah, I don't know. Dislikes us for some reason. So we're going to keep the people in Minas Tirith. We're going to keep them in there just for this turn, just so we can, you know, try not to lose as much money. Because, you know, it's a bit shit. But we hopefully should have about, I reckon, about a full stack, maybe, by the time we get to put them in there. No, doesn't do anything. Move. Oh, can I move you? Can I move you? I can move you in there. Still, we're still losing crazy amounts of money. Yeah, we're gonna have a good army here, I reckon. I just hope the graphics card decides to be able to use the map, the battle map of Osgiliath, because it can be a bit not shady, but it does struggle. I'm gonna build a. Ooh, I'm gonna get a grain exchange at Long Gallon when we finally get there. Got a skill. Sit down there. Oh, crumbs, yeah. Oh, bollocks. I've made a mistake here. I've made a big... Oh, no, to be fair. Right, so... I may have made a slight error here. I've been assaulted by someone that I've literally just seen myself. But we learn. We learn. And for some reason, the R.R. Deniam's assaulting Tauron Grondost. Why? Oh, God. Oh, well. They haven't really got anything, have they? They've got Azrazir Raiders, crossbowmen, Azrazir Archers. We've got the Penthgelen. We should be all right. We'll lose some. We'll take some casualties with the ranged, but if we can use the cav effectively, I say that like I'm good at this. If we can use the cav effectively, we should be all right. We've just got. Oh, I apologise. I need to put the battle hood back on. Had the minimal hood on for a video I'm planning on doing. Oh wow! Look how close they were there. I've never seen that before. Right, run. Oh god, I've never seen that before. Oh, Jeebus. I don't think this could have ended any worse. This could have started any worse. Hit them. We're going to lose quite a few units, I reckon, here. Which isn't what I wanted, but hey-ho. Penthgelen cav is a very, very good... Oh, that was easy. Very good. Oh. Very good cav unit of the Penthgelen. Cav. Very good. You can just attack. I want them, actually. If we can bunch up together, we should be alright. They might hit their own soldiers. Come on. These lads, you ain't even charged. Oh, these have got silver armour. Look at them. Oh, beautiful. I like the Amphalas pikemen. I like pikemen in general. I think everyone who plays Dark likes pikemen. Pikemen in there. I'm going to put it on ×2. Don't hate me. And also, generals, please don't die. They are in the thick of it, but they should be alright. We killed their generals, so... Oh, get in there. I thought they were routing. They're not. Go on. Oh, oh. They're not getting a decent charge, eh, really? Come on. What's he doing? Come on. Whoa, I don't know what them archers are doing. What are you doing? Yeah, I like the Penthgelen. I know I've lost just a couple of units there trotting on about them, but they are a really good unit. Get in there. Come on. Look at that. Routed them. Get out of town. Go on, go. Don't want your kind round here. We've lost 22%, which isn't ideal, but hey ho. Go on, hit them, hit them, hit them. Boom, 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 boom. Go on, go on, go on. Routed, routed. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Is we're gonna hit these here. It's risky, I know. Get them. Oh, Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Oh. They're all routing them. These crossbow, what are they doing? What are you doing? Chase down some of these routing units if I can. Are they firing? Yeah, they are. Oh no, they're fancying it. Come on. I'm gonna march towards these crossbowmen actually. Because I've just got a bad feeling they're gonna fuck us over. Hit them. Now, you shouldn't really use pikemen like this, just chasing people around, but if it works, go on, get in there. Right, you twats. No, we aren't tired. We are not tired. Come on. We lost quite a few units there actually, but it's my own fault because I didn't.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Right.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
They're out in. Make sure them pikes are facing the right way. Stick it on ×6. They should be done this. Yeah, go on. Just prod them with your stick. Go. Oh, must be brutal, that mustn't it? You know, just in a line, just getting prodded by a pike. Come on. I tell you what, mind, they're persistent. I'll give them that. Have one of them. Oh yeah, what we lost, we've lost. There. I mean, it's heroic, but it doesn't feel heroic, does it? I suppose we took quite, yeah, 8 for 1. I'll take that. I'll take that. Considering I fucked up by getting ambushed when I clearly saw them, I'll take it. I like Pinnath Cannon. I like the cav unit from there. They look cool as well when they're upgraded. I think you can recruit them. I just think they're sort of restricted, aren't they? I don't think they're just a mercenary unit. I think it's like from round 2, isn't it? So, can I go back in this fort? I can. Boom. I'll take that. Still losing loads of money, like, but we'll take it. Next turn, we're going to set out, see what we've got here. I mean, I can't lie. I've never seen this happen before, but if someone has, you know, like, let me know in the comments if it's normal for the R-Ardenine to be assaulting Tharagrandos on turn 3. But we're not too bothered. We should hit Osgiliath on the next turn. We'll have a good army. Yeah. Have I got anybody that can march up to? How many? We haven't got much in the way of archers there, do we? No. Might send another unit up to Kyrandros just in case. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna end the turn. We might have an extra couple of units. Oh, we had one. It's not brilliant, is it? But we've got a full stack though on turn 4. I mean, that's decent, that. So I'll take that. I don't like. I've never understood Mordor's thought process when it comes to sort like armies and that. It's like, where's he going? Where are you going? It don't make any sense. He could hit Kyrandros. Oh, they did take Tharagrandos. I've never seen that. Wow. Well, we got a message. It's not brilliant, but they did it. Ooh. Oh, we got the Fountain Guard. Get in. To be fair, it's got 3 units. Are we at war with the R-Ardenine? We are, aren't we? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right, you lads, head towards Tharagrandos. I'm going to siege that out, I think. 6 turns is a long time, actually, but we don't really have that luxury. Let's pop that there. Hit that in the next turn. Hasn't got any Kingsman culture, so we should be alright. We've got 3 units there, they've got 6. We're going to have to wait for Dwin here. Put you there. A couple of turns, that should be assaulted. Now, we'll pop him in there. Pop him in there. Fountain Guard. Oh, just look at that unit, man. Look at that. 7 attack, 22 defense. Inspires nearby troops. Can form spear wall. Absolutely beast of a unit. The Fountain Guard. Unreal. But I'm torn as to whether to keep the Fountain Guard with Boromir or send him up to Cair Andros. Because Mordor have got a smallish army here, just south of Eastern Osgiliath. Gazmog. He's got a couple of Easterland units. I think, doesn't he get like a couple of the heavy cav as well? So maybe he might be more useful there. Mace Morgul's got Gothmog on his own. We've got a couple of Nazguls, and we've got Shagrel just north of Cair Andros. Probably 3/4 of a stack, but I don't think he'd be too much of a problem, to be honest. So I'm going to send this unit of Gondor militia up to Cair Andros. I think he should hold out quite well there. I'm going to send the Fountain Guard in with Captain General Boromir. If we've got anybody else can get up there in time, we do. We'll pop him with him. We're going to put, I know it's a bit unconventional, but we're going to send Denethor. He's going to lead the army. That's what we're going to do. We've got 4 generals. Yeah, we've got loads of units there. I'm going to take the archers out as well, because we don't have much in the way of ranged. We've got 3. Got the Benin Marines. Got the Lasana Axemen. Brilliant unit. We got Riorthan as well. I think let's just go for it. Get the save on. Captain Lung. Oh, Lunug, sorry. He's got mostly shit. He's got a couple of units of Black Uruks. He's got a unit of Orc Maulers, but there's nothing to be worried about there. Let's just go for it. We need to reclaim Osgiliath straight away. We need probably. I'm just trying to think aloud. I think we need we don't need to rush Mordor, but we certainly need to sort of rush them. I just hope this map doesn't bug out with it being quite intensive on the old graphics card. We don't know whoever's got that. You can drop the RAM. Everyone's sort of in the middle. We can only use this middle bridge, I believe. We can't use this heightened one, which is a bit of a shame. But I get why. Let's just start the battle, because it doesn't really matter who we've got. We're gonna get some of the generals in. Boromir, Denethor, and Forlong. They can head across. We'll send the ranged in if we can. Pop them over there as well. We've got a unit of the Fountain Guard. I don't really want to waste them in this battle, to be honest. They won't take that much casualties because they're a proper elite unit, and they'll just wipe the floor of these plan pots. But don't lose too many. I was going to send them across anyhow because they will hold the line for everyone a day. The Spearmen, Gondor Spearmen, they can go across. Territorial Guardsmen, you can go across. And we'll send who's expendable. We'll just send probably 4 units of Gondor militia across. If we need more, we can just ferry them across, but it doesn't really matter. If we put it on ×6, if we can hit it lucky, we can engage these ranged units from Mordor with Boromir and Forlong the Fat. I kind of feel bad for calling him that name, but that's what it's called in the book, isn't it? If we can do that, if we can hit these, then we've pretty much cancelled out most of their ranged. And this shit here, this isn't going to phase Boromir or any of that. I think we should be alright. Go try and utilise some of the generals. Denethor does have quite a big... Isn't he got 64? And that is a good unit if you look at the stats for the general's bodyguard. 12 attack, 5 charge, 33 defence with 17 armour. I mean, they are a good unit. Especially early game against these tosspots here, like. But what we're going to do is I know people are going to say, oh, don't send your generals across. But fuck it, that's what we're doing. We're sending them across. Get in. These lads, go on. Get stuck in. We're just going to start throwing these across. These are heavily armoured units. They're not going to worry too much about orc missiles. Going to turn the range down, actually. Fountain Guard's taking its time. We're going to move the archers, if we can. We're going to try and push them back here to the back of the map. If I can move them, which is not letting me. Denethor's getting stuck in. Boromir's in. Forlong's what will join the battle in a minute. Got the archers coming across now. Got a territorial guardsman. We'll push these in actually as well, if we can get chance. Come on, run. Come on. Honestly, sometimes. The Gondor militia. I want to really go this way. Try and flank them from this side. If we get chance. At least the Gondor militia here. There they are, yeah. So get yourselves across here. And go that way. Hopefully, the generals should just... they should make easy work of these. Got the reinforcements coming across the bridge now. Lost a couple of units there to arrow fire, but it's nothing to worry ourselves about. I believe the Gondor archers have got a slightly better range than the militia ones. So if I can get you guys, hopefully you might do that, and you can do that. I mean, if they're going to target our archers out, you know, I'm not going to complain with that. We do also have a gap here. Do a bit of flanking on this side as well. We're going to try and get him from the other side to begin with, just to help Denethor and that out, because we don't want him to die. Oh, they can't even reach him. That's shit. That I thought they might be able to reach him. It is probably one of Gondor's biggest weaknesses, is that their range is a bit crap. Which I mean is fair enough. I mean, they've got really good melee units, don't they? So you can't have it all. We're going to push these territorial guards. We're just going to push them in a little bit. We're going to put one defensive. We're going to sort of have them support the Boromir and Forlong, because we should be alright. But you never know with this game sometimes, do you? We've got a good angle to flank here, if we can. And they're starting to rout already, which is brilliant. They're sending the units back towards the town square. Denethor, I think, has he finished with these? No. Yeah, that should be alright. Can we push a bit further forward? Can we push you guys? Yeah, we can. Right, we're going to push you forward. Push you forward. And push you forward. So we'll push the 3 archers slightly further forward. If we can get in this blob here. I'm going to stick it on ×2 just for a second. Just because we've got this. Please be able to reach. Yes. You can't reach. That's a shame. I'm trying to... Come on. Come on. I'm trying to push the archers just a bit further forward just so that they can reach. Can you reach? Oh, you can. Just fire in there. If they're stupid enough to give it a go, then I want to try and keep the losses to a minimum on our side. We lost 3, we killed 27. Come on. Can you hit in any of these? Right, there we are. I think we've lost most of their range now, haven't they? There's... Why is there like... Fall us on at 5-6. What are you doing? I swear to God, if that's falling the fat, I'm gonna scream. Why doesn't it kill more of them of our own? It's just it's too easy, that, isn't it, to hit these. Don't bother with them. Go on. Just gonna try and get as much of the ranged kills as possible. We've killed 35. We've lost 3. We'll have one of them, whatever that does. You just start fighting whatever's in front of you. Oh no, sorry. Want the archers targeting far back as possible. We'll let Boromir and Forlong just deal whatever's in front of them. We're also going to push Denethor just a bit further forward if I can. Have one of them. We've killed 42 and we've still only lost 3, so we're not doing bad. Gonna use them as support there. I mean, this is the difference between Gondor and Mordor. It's like, poof, we've got vastly superior units. I'm going to push these Gondor militia along there. The territorial guardsmen, just going to pop them there, try and put them on the other side. Once we've wasted all of our arrows, I'll start going from the sides. Well, we will start to lose a few soldiers there because they're going to be more sort of entry level. I don't know why I always call them entry level units, folks. It doesn't even make sense. These two archers are spent, so get yourself back there. Don't die for no reason. Come on, get yourselves across, mate. Whenever you're ready. I tell you what I'm gonna do as well. I'm gonna bring. I know it's controversial, but I'm gonna bring the Fountain Guard. I'm gonna try and get that side flank on as well. We've lost 3. We've killed 50. Generals are doing what they do best, getting the kills in. Our archers are firing at the back as best they can. You can go across there. Get them around the other side. Territorial guardsmen. Get yourselves in. Not a brilliant unit, I know, to attack, but I haven't got much choice. Get them fighting them. Still got a few volleys in that quiver. I'm just going around that side, on the back. Oh, there's the Fountain Guard. No, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Go this way. Let's send a territorial guardsman into this direction, and then we can put the Fountain Guard in this direction, so that hopefully the Fountain Guard we don't lose too many units. Start to surround them a little bit now. Territorial guardsmen aren't a good unit to attack at all, so don't ever recommend it, but you know, needs must know that. Our Gondor archers have spent, so you can go sit up with the archer militia. Fountain Guards here, so you can hit them on the side, the Orc host, whichever you find at the front. And this, I think... Oh, Gondor militia, why are you letting me down for?
Only half the enemy force remains.
I'll let you off it as Black Orcs, but still though. We've lost 8%, we've killed 63. These are just getting, these Gondor militia get absolutely slapped here. Have one of them. Ooh, got quite a few exhausted units now. This whole unit of Gondor militia's just melted here to these Black Uruks. Look at that. Come on. That's terrible. Oh, they're actually not doing too bad. Can't lie, I thought that was one of ours. We'll bring in... Should we bring in the Swan Guard? I think we should do it. Fuck it. Get yourself across, mate. Might have enough space here. So we've lost a full unit there of Gondor militia to pretty much nobody, which is just excellent.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Fountain Guard just stabbing them people. Get in there. Don't want them turning though, to be fair. They're all gone. These Gondor militia here probably is going to die as well, because, well, you know what they're like. Let's try and get the Royal Swan Guard hitting from this direction here. I think this hasn't went too bad, actually. We've only really lost like a couple of... We lost a few of Denethor's units, but they'll replenish, so it's not that big a deal. Hit them back there. Falcon Guard are just melting them shitty units. Get them. Oh, they didn't get the things down. What are they called? Spears. Oh, we just lost one there. Come on. They're called spears. What are they called? Come on, drop your... No. I mean, that didn't... That's not really how... That's not really how... yeah, whatever. I'm not knocking it because it worked in our favour, but that isn't quite how it works. Wow, these Falcon Guard. Go on. Go on. I'm not going to put any more of these in because I just know he'll die. We lost 2 units of Gondor militia. We've lost most of the unit of that territorial guardsman. Which isn't brilliant. Try and get these in. Falcon Guard should, well, to be fair, they should just be. Let's get a charge in here. Lance, that's what it's called. It's a lance. Drop that lance. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Oh, get in there. Honestly, when it gets the blood pumping so much when you see them. Go on, don't die, don't die. Just run away. Just run away. Oh, I've lost 2 Falcon Guard. Oh, that's a shame. Start charging these. We've lost 21. I don't think that's that bad, all things considered. Use a lot of our generals for the most part. That's what they're there for, so that's what we're giving them. Oh, he's doing my head in him. Get out of there. Falcon Guard's starting to push now. Oh well, never won them. Oh, might actually be better going along the side. I'll try this side. I'm going to time 6 it. So I believe this is over. Oh man.
Our men have taken control of
Yeah,
the city.
this is done, isn't it? Oh man. And I believe that is that. There we are. Lost 523. We killed 2,500. General's Bodyguard 293. Warns of the White Tower 405. Lasanic Axeman 431. Who else did well? Falcon Guard 239. Lost 7. Fucking mint unit of Falcon Guard. Archer Militia 207. Gondor Archers 220. Yeah. Yeah. Sustained Gondor Militia. Territorial Guardsmen. But oh well. They knew what they signed up for. We reclaimed Osgiliath, so I mean they haven't died for nothing. Hopefully we can hold it. But it's good that though, because we've taken Osgiliath early on. Haven't really lost any major casualties. Just a bit of a slog that. Well, it's done. We're just gonna. Literally doesn't matter. We'll just occupy it. Let's listen to Boromir.
This city was once the jewel of our kingdom, a place of light and beauty and music, and so it shall be once more. Let the armies of Mordor know this. Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands. The city of Osgiliath has been reclaimed for Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor!
Man, just gets that blood pumping. Oh, love it. They should have kept that scene in the standard version of the film because it's such a good scene. I don't know why they cut it for, but buzzing. Fucking buzzing. Right, so Boromir. Well, to be fair, Denethor did actually. He did a lot finer. So we can't take that away from him. We still lose about loads of money. That's to be expected. We have a couple of units up in Cair Andros, just in case Shagrul decides to give it a go. He might do, might not. I fuck knows with Mordor. We've got Gazmog here, down in just north of Osgiliath. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off for this turn. We're going to sit in Osgiliath. And we get a meeting hall and a town guard. That's all right, isn't it? I didn't know you got that. Where's the library? Pop that down for me whenever we get money again. We're gonna sit in Osgiliath, Eastern Osgiliath, that is, just for this turn. Make sure everyone's marching to where they should be marching. Yep. Right. Let's end this turn. See what Mordor do. They end doing something stupid. But to be fair though, they've got that army up. Well, as far as we know, they've got this army here. It's a decent sized army. You've got a Nazgul there. Another one there. Mouth of Sauron for some reason. He's going towards Osgiliath, which is their southern army. I think we hit the two Nazgul. Yeah. I think that's what we do. We're going to move the spy just so we can see who's there. Because don't want no stupid fucking ambushes again. So he's got a general crap. Look at the board's got nothing. He's also got the Mouth of Sauron. So if we kill him, then we'll be able to kill Mouth of Sauron. And Shagrul's also got Naglug and a couple of units of Morgul Chosen, which are a decent defensive unit. And Black Uruk halberds, they're not ideal. Apart from that, though, not a great deal. So we're going to take... Can we move anybody out? We can't, can we? Just trying to think. There's a unit of Calamity Clansmen here, so you can get yourself in there. I think we've also got a unit of Gondor Militia in there as well. So we're going to move the 19 back over to Minas Tirith. We're going to move the 177 back to Eastern Osgiliath. This whole army here is going to march out, hit Balaknar, hit Leofric the Board, hopefully kill all these in the same turn, which should be pretty good. Then we can get Gazmog's attention, and hopefully he'll come back up north, and then we'll have... Yeah, that makes sense in my head. Yeah, might not make sense in anybody else's, but it made sense in mine. I think that's what we're going to do. We've got these units here up in Cair Andros, but I'm kind of like... I don't know. I think if we get rid of these armies here, and then Gazmog decides to come back up north, we get rid of that one, that leaves us quite a few units up in Cair Andros, doesn't it? So we could even hit whatever that settlement's called, I always forget the name of. So for that, I'm gonna take out some units. I don't know what your upkeep is. What is it? 265, 200, 210. So you can go in there and you can go in there. And then the Territorial Guardsman, he's going to stay in Cair Andros just in case, because we don't want Faramir to die. We're losing about 2.5k a turn. But I think once we fight the Nazgul in Eastern Osgiliath, I think we'll lose quite a lot of soldiers. So, you know, we should be alright. We're going to pull the Territorial Guardsmen just to Western Osgiliath, and we shall pull Hannian. He can go over into Eastern Osgiliath. That gives us 5 generals. We should do fairly well against them, I can't lie. Dolamoth's doing fuck all as usual. I mean, why? Look at all these. Look at all these. What are you fighting against? 5 units of shit. Honestly, it's so annoying. Send Angbor that way. Hit Cirith Ior. Let's assault Tharagondost. Just that they don't build anything. Have they built anything? No, which is good. So we're just going to siege them out. We don't want to lose anybody, really. It's not that important a settlement. Cirith Ior will be the same. I think that's only 3 turns in it. Yeah. So we should be alright for that. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we will get rid of these Nazgul here. Probably to sort Minas Morgul, maybe it's Cirith Ungol. Depends how our luck runs out or not. I'd like to thank everybody and anybody that watches. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do like the video. It helps the channel grow, with the algorithm and all that sort of stuff. I've got a Dunland campaign also on the channel, which is ongoing. Please give that a little look-sees. Got a Dorwinion campaign, which is pretty much done. You'll know if you watch it. And next week, all being well, there'll be a top 10 video on the channel for the first time. Now, it's not going to be a standard top 10 video. It's going to be something a little bit different. You'll see when I upload it. No one's really done a video like that before. It's not a top 10 worst, by the way. Although that is actually quite tempting, but no, it's not. So hopefully that should be on Tuesday next week, depending on if I get a chance to record it or not, because I've done all the groundwork. It's just sort of compiling all the videos together and stuff. It does take time. So that should be next week. But until that point, I shall see you all on the next one.